Hello everyone, well, you join me once again in this garage of despair. All my hopes and dreams have dashed in this garage. Now I don't know if you can see my breath, but it is a lot milder today. It's about 10 degrees, or it might not be quite 10, but it's supposed to go up to 11 degrees today. So balmy weather, but I have got my long johns on and I've got this, which doesn't fit, but it is the warmest fleecy top. So I'm quite comfortable in myself, thank you for asking. Right, this is just a sort of I thought, well, I'm doing this, well, I might as well try and make a video out of it. You know, there's other people on YouTube show any old tat, and I thought, let's join them. So I'm in my garage. Now, there will be a video coming up of the updates on my mum's house. I'll be going there soon to finish the loft, and hopefully you'll join me for that. But today I'm finally coming into the garage. It's Sunday, the something of something. It's the last Sunday in February. So basically what I'm trying to do is get the vacuums at the front that I will be eventually taking to my mum's in the loft when that's all done, and just making some space. Plus I've got things to do in the garden. I need to pressure wash all the slabs with my Karcher, but that's right behind me, and there's a picture I need to put up, but my picture hanging kit is somewhere behind here. So a lot of jobs are being stopped because we can't really get into this garage. So that's what I'm doing now. Let's survey the situation as it is today. I just had a delivery of these lights. I ordered a couple of I don't want to go too close, they're very, very bright. These were supposed to be half price Argos. I needed a couple. I've got two of them. They're very bright, so I don't want to really show you. But anyway, they're LED ones and they're only 30 watts each, and they're meant for builders and stuff. They are pretty robust, but they were supposed to be £98 each, and Argos had reduced them to half price, so I bought two. But they are very good. I mean, you get a very thick cable with them. Now the reason the cable's that thick, not because it needs it for the light, because I said the light's only 30 watts, but it's because it's harder to see. I don't really need to show you with the light. Hang on, I'll just turn this light. Oh dear, that's a bit better. Because they have, at least you've got a nice little on off. Oops. And you've also, the reason why it's got a nice thick cable, you can power another appliance. So it's meant for workmen, you know, to power their big heavy tools, etc. I don't know what the it's an Elwis, and 34 watts. So it doesn't say what the maximum you can use wattage wise appliance. I can't see. Hang on, just look at that a minute. Doesn't say. Anyway, it'll be fine for what I want it for plugging in. I'll be using these in my mum's loft. As I say, she's only got a tiny strip light. It's very dark in there and I need to be able to see what I'm doing. That's why I think I made a balls up of doing the floor last time. I wasn't really seeing it properly. These two lights, because they've got holes here, I can actually screw them to the eaves as a temporary measure, so they're pointing downwards, so I'll have plenty of light to get the job done. So these, yeah, I think I'm pleased. They were, you know, for this type of light, they were quite expensive, but I think you get what you pay for, and it's very tough and it's weatherproof as well if it got wet. So they're helping to illuminate in here today, but at some point that was the strip light that was fitted. This garage didn't have any electricity when we moved in, and I think it's a balls up on the developer's side. It should have had electricity. But anyway, it didn't, and they wouldn't pay for it. So Mark got an electrician to feed a cable from the house. So we've got two sockets and the light, and there's a separate little, you know, circuit breaker. And of course we've got the tumble dryer, which Mark has decided to use today when I was in here. I've just paused it while I'm talking to you, but I don't know what he's washing. Oh, it's his bedding. Look, that'll go off. So that's it's a good dryer. Still using this dryer. Let's just pause it again, and the washing machine that matches, so that's good. So yes, I'm going to eventually just take another strip light, possibly move that one along a bit, and then do a little relay, little wire connecting, and have another strip light here, so it's a bit brighter all the time. And then eventually I want to get a couple of lights to go in the top part where it's all boarded. Oh, look at this mess. It doesn't change. So what I'm doing at the moment, I've taken a few things in. there's quite a few vacuums I've got in the loft that are not in boxes, so I'm going through those, and the ones that I've made videos of, or I'm not going to make videos of, and the boxes are in here. I'm getting the empty boxes from in here and packing the vacuums up, so they'll eventually go into storage in my mum's loft, you see. And there's all these, at the moment I've just started bringing all these boxes in, these plastic boxes which need sorting, which are mainly, I think, they're brochures and catalogues. Oh heck, I've got loads of old Argos catalogues and other things, and I'm thinking I'm not going to keep them. I'm going to keep one of each, because I'm never going to sell them on eBay. I can't be doing with eBay. There's too many fraudsters out there who will buy your items, you send them in good faith, and then they'll open a claim up. I'm just too nervous about selling anything on eBay, so anything I do sell, which I will be selling some vacuums, they will be sold privately through, you know, me putting a thing on Facebook or something. This I'll probably keep. This is the very first next directory. I can't remember when this date's from. These go for about £30 on eBay, I think, but this is just something I've kept. I did buy things out of this. Ooh, look, oh, don't want to get a strike. You just saw a lady in her bra. Oh, look, all right, one for the lads there, look. Whoa. And to redress the balance, we'll have one for the ladies too, and the lads that like lads. Some gentlemen there. Should we find the underpants section? Oh, it's some homeware. Oh, that's quite a nice gay vase, isn't it? Hang on a minute, I'm just have to pause. Sorry about that, I had to adjust my surgical stockings. Oh, that looks a bit like Clarice Cliff, if you know what Clarice Cliff is. Oh, they're nice. They're nice, actually. They would be all right today. I like those. It's a shame I can't order from this now. Oh, crikey, look at that. Do you remember these in the 80s, folks? The flowery chintzy crap. And then IKEA came along and said, chuck out your chintz. And we all chucked it out. And we got rid of the stenciling. There is, or is it? I'm not sure if there is vacuums in this, because they did have vacuum. Look, you even got fabric samples. Look, that's the actual fabric that suit is made from. I'll never get any work done today because I'll just you see, that's the trouble with me, and apparently it's a Gemini trait, but I start a job with all good intentions and I get bored with it, and then I see something more interesting, and then I start doing something more interesting. I was just going to show you for the ladies. Look at those shirts. That's very 80s, isn't it? I love the 80s. It's my favourite decade. What's your favourite decade? Comment below. Perhaps you're happy with living in the now, but I'm not. Well, the now is okay. The now is all I've got to live in. But I do like to go back to the 30s, where I was thin and gorgeous, to quote Jennifer Saunders in Ab Fab. I was thin and gorgeous. Well, yes, I was. I didn't realise at the time. That's the trouble. I never did. And now it's too late. Now I'm fat and ugly. And nobody wants me. Never mind. But, well, some people do like me, but for my personality, of course, and not for... Look, there's a Charles. You've not seen that. Opened on my other channel. I have another channel. Messing about with that. I'm trying to find for you folks, because any of you watching this might be familiar with my other channel. I don't know if it is this copy or it might be the second one, which I don't have anymore, because they did have a few vacuums in. Oh, I should be getting on with this garage. Oh look, it's been signed. I don't know if that's a real sign. I don't know if that's a real signature. Sorry, I'm getting the doodah. I look forward to hear something George David. Well, George David, I don't know if he created Next or the Next directory, but anyway, the name George David went on to introduce the George brand of clothing at Asda. I wonder if that is signed. Oh, it makes it even more valuable, because I would have been an early adopter of this. I would have been, you know, I was well in with catalogue shopping before the Next directory came out. I don't think this version I've got keep fit equipment. I don't think this one has the electricals in. No, it was the second one. They started having a few vacuums. Oh look, some of these fabric swatches are coming off. Anyway, so under that there's things that might interest you, some of you. Vacuum leaflets. I'm going to bring all these in because they really need sorting and storing indoors. I don't have many of that for you washing machine fans. I won't be getting rid of any of those. Oh, and this is one I've only got one of. I'll not be selling this. Shouldn't really be in the garage. Here we are. The Hoover Electron series. Our Electron series are so successful we've improved them. Oh, and this is when they had, I've got two of those. This booklet here came through the doors. It was like a direct marketing thing, and it was coupled with a competition on not GMTV, TVAM. They had a 2-minute slot on TVAM where they would show two commercials, one for the Electron, one for the Turbo Power, and then at the end they'd read out numbers, and numbers were printed on the back of these booklets, and you could win a Sensortronic Total System 5 cleaner, or a Hoover Electron, or I think the top prize was an Austin Maestro car. So that, oh look, 1982. It was 82 or 83 they did that. Yes, because they're talking about 82. So I think it was 1983 that brochure, which I do have. And it even had a little scratch and sniff thing where you could smell what a Turbo Power would smell like. Oh, memories. Oh, I just love memories. Memories, that's all I have now. Anyway, so I'm going to bring the rest of these in. I see I've got magazines because I like The Simpsons, and that's why I kept that Sky TV magazine, because it's got The Simpsons in it, and other bits and bobs. I could do a whole video. I think that's one of a Woolworths catalogue. I could do a whole video just on these, and I might do actually, yes, because I'm going to sort these out, so I'll leave that for now. So tune in at some other point, and I'll be taking all these boxes to get them out of the garage, and I'll surround myself with them in the warm living room, and we'll go through the stuff. In here is some hi-fi stuff that my dad had, that my mum gave me to get rid of. It's again, I'm going to see if the Bitshaw Foundation or somebody else wants them. They're Technics, they're quite good, but nobody really has hi-fi, do they, anymore? Nobody has these big hi-fis with speakers taking up space. So this is what I started doing, and then I sort of stopped. So that's why I bought all these boxes, so I could stack many vacuums without them distorting, because if you stack vacuums out of the boxes, they're all different sizes and they're not designed to be stacked, and you know, they can start damaging stuff. So having these, it's sort of, they stack easier, and it's another layer of protection. So the vacuums are actually boxed in their original boxes inside these boxes. So I've got the Dyson Kinetic cylinder, that AEG Chroma, which I did put a picture of on one of my social medias, and I did an unboxing of it, but I lost the footage. I didn't delete it, it's still there, but I can't seem to access it, so I'll probably have to unbox that again. Dyson DC-19, a Vax tub, the commercial tub, I need to make a video of that. There's the Electrolux Cyclone and the old Miele, a compact, two Hoover compacts in there and some spare parts, and an Electrolux Tonixo. Oh no, that's the Rowenta Tonixo up there, and there is some Electrolux stuff. A lot of this is empty boxes. So, see, I can't start really getting my channel back on full pelt because it's not having the proper access. Anyway, that's it for now. I think I might catch up later. If not, goodbye. Please subscribe to all my channels. Thumb up. I'm not proud. I want your votes. I want your views. I want your thumbs up. I want your bodies. But for the time being, I'll just have to settle with you watching my videos. So I think that'll do actually. If I've got anything done today, which is highly unlikely it'll make much of a difference, I'll update you. But there'll be another video coming up soon of the loft at my mum's, and a full week of videos, or I'll be making videos for a week at my mum's, showing all sorts of different things, when I'm actually there sorting out the loft, which will be the future home for quite a lot of these vacuums with any luck. So it's goodbye for me. Thanks for all your comments on all my videos in the past, much appreciated. Spread the word though, because I would like to just get this channel to 1,000+ subscribers. I know I don't earn tuppence from this channel or my Playmobil channel really. It's just a principle. I just like to get them to over 1,000, and then at least it gives me some sort of incentive, because you know what little money I do get, I invest a lot back into my channel on video equipment, lighting, computer equipment, in order to keep making videos and hopefully improving them for you to watch. So it does help. I have the adverts on my channels because it helps me fund the channels. I'm not one of those people that can be begging all the time, oh give me money, give me this. I do the wish list on Amazon, because it was requested, but on the whole I don't ask for anything but for you to watch the videos. And if you have the adverts in front of the videos and a little banner that you just have to stop, you just click it, it'll go away. It just helps me. You don't have to watch the ads, you can skip them. I'm not saying watch the ads, I'm not saying anything, just, you know, it does help. It helps the smaller channels especially. The huge channels, they get money coming in left, right and centre, not just from YouTube but from sponsors and all sorts. It's the small struggling channels that every little helps, you know. For them it just helps them buy extra equipment, and that's the thing you should do. Reinvest in your channel to help grow your audience and improve your content. It's always a learning curve. I'm still learning now. For my first video way back on my other channel, you're always learning, you're always improving. That's what I do. I try to improve all the time, and basically that's all I'm doing. I want to be the best. I try to be the best at what I do. I try and do it well, and hopefully you enjoy what I do. I'm not sure. Some of you do, some of you don't, but I'm still going to continue doing it while I'm still on this earth. So on that point, I'll say goodbye and thanks for watching. See you soon.